Hello there, my name is Patrick, and you have just entered the Gameverse. And welcome back to another top 5 Paragon plays of the week. If you have a sick play, send me the YouTube link either by PM or to my business email, patrick.planetgames@outlook.com. You may be the legends of tomorrow, or at least next week. This week, the smallest amount of enemy deaths involved in a play is 4. Let's get right into it with number 5. Now, there's nothing flashy about this play. Our Murdoch player has victory fixed in his mind, and he gets the job done. There's not really much to be said about this play. The Murdoch player has a great engagement, taking out each enemy one at a time and pushing the core down for the win. I think most of my thoughts fall to the enemy team who walked one by one in to fight the Murdoch instead of waiting and team-shotting him. When you're playing a MOBA, you have to have patience. 1v1ing a player who just killed multiple of your team 1v1 is not very smart, especially when he is up to 4 levels higher than you. Number 4. Our Twin Blast player in this play begins trying to help a teammate who is being chased until he runs into a sparrow in the jungle. It's tough to tell from the clip, but it seems like a broken teamfight breaks out and, well, let's just watch. Now the title says 1v5, but most of the enemies our Twin Blast player kills have received significant damage. So what I have to assume happened off screen was some of his teammates helped the guy who was being chased at the beginning, leaving Twin Blast here in a perfect position to finish off the stragglers. Now this isn't to take away from the play, he had a solid initial engagement with the Sparrow, which was needed to make the play happen. And at the end, he needed to make all 3 of those killing shots in a row, or this likely would have ended with a dead Twin Blast. Number 3. This Kari player is on his way to help out his teammates who are in a 2v5. He asks them to bait the enemy team into the small entrance to the jungle, and that's when the magic begins.
Nice, El Chapo. Bait them into this corridor for me. Please. Oh, you took one. You took one. I had a quadric.
Once the baiting is done, the entire enemy team is in a perfect line to take the maximum damage from the Kari's ult, after which they were easily finished off. Awareness helped this Kari player get there in time and make the perfect call and decision to take out the whole team and save his teammates. The only thing disappointing about this play is that teammate who nabbed one of the kills. Yeah, we know who you are. Number 2. In a 4v5 situation for most of the match due to an AFKer, this Twin Blast player was fueled by rage to rush down the core and win, whether his teammates were there or not. Let's see how that plays out for him.
Go solo win, let's go. Oh, this is going on my shit. Go, you want some, Murdoch? Yo, let's go.
Am I the only one asking what the hell build he's using? Cause holy crap! Well, if you are, he happily gives that information in the description of his video. He builds Lifesteal, crit bonus damage, and damage with some physical armor and health. And when you watch the video closely, you can really tell. The Lifesteal, along with a little bit of physical armor and health, is exactly why he's able to make this play. If you watch the fight closely, you can see his health going up quite significantly every time he gets a shot on. Add to that the damage and crit buffs, and you have a sustained killing machine. who was able to do insane things like solo a core and take out the whole enemy team. Can you believe that's only number 2? Well, you might disagree with me on this one, but this is number 1. Now, we've seen a lot of instances of good teamwork so far throughout the 3 weeks I've been doing this show, but never anything as perfect or as well planned as this. The ultimate bait. Fang, Mayo, and Gideon bait the enemy team into committing on this seemingly easy tower kill, but they failed to do one thing: be aware of where Fang, Mayo, and Gideon's teammates were, and that was their fatal mistake. Once they pushed in just a little too far, the rest of the orange team made their entrances, with Rampage and Murdoch flanking from behind, and Decker dropping in from above. It was the perfect flank and the perfect engagement. To make sure no one on the blue team had any hope of escaping, Decker dropped her ult, dooming the rest of the surviving blue team to a quick demise. Honestly, I could watch this play all day. And picturing Rampage, Murdoch, and Decker all just kind of sitting in some bushes waiting to pounce makes it all the more enjoyable. This was no doubt for me the number 1 play of the week. And that's it for week number 3. If you enjoyed this week's show and want to support it in some way, send me a replay. Because without your plays, there can be no top 5. If you're wondering how to do this, simply upload it to YouTube and then send me a link via either PM or via email at patrick.planetgames@outlook.com. It's in the bottom right corner if you're confused as to the spelling. You might just be one of the legends of next week. What did you think of this week's top 5? Would you have placed them differently in the rankings? Let me know down in the comments. I love talking to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see all you legends out in Agora. Goodbye.